thinking about... No. I'm thinking about wholesome things. Oh, but I know that you have some non-wholesome thoughts in your brain.
Bro, it's not just cousin on cousin, but he's gonna be 18 in a month and then it's gonna be really bad.
Yeah.
Yeehaw!
Today I'm reading your darkest confessions. Like this video if you think this is gonna get wild, and subscribe if you're new.
Oh god, bro, these confessions about to be crazy, huh?
The first one is already pretty crazy. It says, I pretend to be a hater to you guys in a Discord server because everyone else is, but I actually really love your content.
I feel like a lot of people do this secretly.
They do! They want to fit in.
Yeah, you guys got a whole Discord server dedicated to that shit?
That's kind of weird.
Got no other hobbies? One time my crush left his used PE... Oh, I thought it said PE clothes. Okay, PE clothes at my house, so I low-key smelled the armpits.
Wait, what?
And the shorts.
The hell?
The armpits? Do you smell our underwear too?
What do you mean?
What?
Do you do that? Have you ever done
No,
that?
I'm just saying, everyone knows, you know, it's like in every movie, alright? Everyone knows. I haven't had a girl to sniff. Never mind.
Nice job admitting that, you loser.
Just go to the next question. Go to the next question right now.
Next confession, my brother got me mad, so I stood on his face and farted while he was sleeping, and he got pink eye the next day.
I did that once.
You sat on your brother's face?
No, to a friend,
You sat on a friend's face?
Actually, I was like 8, and we were at a birthday party for a friend, and yeah, they were just sleeping. It was the first one to fall asleep, and so I think
You
like
are disgusting!
Three of us took.
What the hell do you mean?
I was 8, okay? Leave me alone.
I would have taken that shit to the grave.
To be completely honest, I have a thing for farts and I haven't told anyone.
Stop! I'm really concerned.
Whenever someone farts, do you like secretly try to take a sniff without anyone seeing?
I've been friends with a guy since middle school. I found out from a friend that he's been crushing on me since then. We were 11, and now we're 20. Wait, what do you do with that?
I'm a 10-year crush. Bro's playing the long game. My friends are good, huh? 10-year fumble, that's crazy. What the fuck is this next one? My mom cheated on my dad 5 times.
Wait, I have questions. Does she
5
know?
big cheats. Even 5 times. They're still together?
My ex is sleeping with his girlfriend's BFF, which is me. What? Why would you do your friend so dirty? Are you gonna tell her?
Why would your friend get with your ex?
Wait a minute.
And you got back with him? What? While they're together? It's a dirty love triangle thing going on. I don't know what the fuck's happening there. I kissed my cousin. Oh yeah.
Do you live in Alabama? That's your
that's
family.
normal over in the old South over there.
You're the same blood.
Got no one else except friends and family, and my friends are my family, you know?
Oh! I was 17 when I got my first job at a local convenience store. As a broke teenager, I would sneak and stole some cash from the register. I stole around $800 in total in my 2 years of working. It's not a lot!
Damn.
$800 is not a lot!
Damn. What'd you spend it on?
Yeah,
Actually, don't tell us, then you would snitch on yourself.
That's a lot of money to steal. How did they not notice? How did you get away with it?
Me and my cousin like each other, and he asked me out. Should I go out with him? I'm 15 and he's 17. Bro, it's not just cousin on cousin, but he's gonna be 18 in a month, and then it's gonna be really bad.
Yeah.
FBI, open up!
That's your cousin!
There's like 8 billion other people, bro.
Bro, I don't even talk to my own cousins.
Nah. I mean, I'm telling you though, out in the South, that's all there be is just you bro, it's just family. It's just family.
When I was a child, my grandma's dog died. And she got the ashes and I didn't know what the box was, so I opened it and tore the bag open and started throwing the ashes around and pretending they were snow.
Oh my.
You're a horrible person!
Roscoe was just like, he had a happy life, and then all of a sudden this little shit came into the world and just threw his ashes around and he died. There's so many questions about this shit. Did you put it back? Did you just grab some dirt from outside and put it back? Bro, do you know how thin that shit is? It's going everywhere.
Yeah.
There's no putting it back, it's like dust.
Not the dog!
Whenever I get upset that I'm 17 and still a virgin, I think about Levi. And remember that it's okay to be old and a loser. What are you laughing at?
Oh, come on, cheer up.
Thanks. If I had hands, I'd flip you off right now. Stupid little shit.
Hey, it's fine to wait. You gotta wait for the right person, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You can't just give that away to just anyone.
I gotta wait for the right person?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Nothing. I'm just saying that you sound very...
Shut up!
Judgmental.
Let's just move on. Me and my family thought our hamster was dead, so we buried him alive, but he was just hibernating.
That's so fucking funny.
No! No! We can't laugh! We can't laugh, Levi!
Holy shit! The whole family knew too? Bro, you guys just murdered that thing. Nah. Go on, bury him.
Check for a pulse.
No. How do you check for a pulse on a hamster?
I don't know.
My grandma told me she knew an easy way to make money, and then proceeded to ask me to create her a Finder profile.
What? You cannot be serious.
You did? You actually made your grandmother, your grandma, a feet finder profile?
Is she making bank? I mean...
Is she making bank?
Anything to pay the bills.
She getting her bag, right? Bro, if all I had to do was sell my feet online to make the bills, I'm down.
She's a businesswoman.
These toes are gonna sell.
This one says I had a crush on my cousin for 4 years.
Bro, what is it with you? What is this?
Why are you guys your cousins?
Is this all the same person? There's no way, right?
There's no way.
Bro.
Right? Wait, why would you guys be into your cousins?
Okay, statistically, Princess, if we've already had like 4 comments saying that they're in love with their cousin, could you imagine how many people are actually in love with their cousin in the world?
There's no way, that cannot be so common.
There's probably so many more inbred people than we think, bro. There's probably like cousin-brother relationships everywhere.
My sister just texted me that she's pregnant. I'm gonna be a dad!
Sweet home Alabama!
Bro, move states. Just go somewhere else. Can't be around your family without being horny, that's a problem. Leave the house, buddy! Take it from someone who has never had a...
You did that to yourself,
I don't know
bro. You
where
did
I was
that to
gonna go with
yourself.
that.
Yeah, where was I gonna go?
One time when one of my friends got out of a relationship with someone I thought was cute, I got with him after they broke up and never told her.
No, what? That's f***ed up. Why would you
please
do
tell me
that?
you're not friends with her still, right?
There's no way.
It's messed up. I mean, I guess it's not terrible. Like, at least you waited for them to break up, unless you didn't.
Lever, are you good? You haven't even read the next confession.
You can't make me read that. Bro. Like, what does this mean exactly?
I don't know. Maybe they did their homework to your voice.
Can
you have a very soothing voice. They went to sleep. They went to sleep with your voice.
Explain to me in virgin terms. Maybe you just, maybe they
they read their Bible to your voice.
They read their Bible? Nah.
Shh, don't tell Levi, but I secretly read fanfics about him on Wattpad. Too late, I just told him.
You just had to put them back to back, huh? Were they good?
Fanfics? I've read some dirty fanfics on Wattpad. Some horrible, dirty...
You what?
What?
Of who?
I didn't write them. I just read
Of
them.
who? You wanted a fanfic. You could have just asked. I can make you a personal one.
I'm gonna go to the next one.
One time I almost got caught using character AI on my Chromebook during class. Bro, come on.
Character AI? Wait, who are you talking to?
Yeah, who were you flirting with, huh?
Back in 10th grade, my math test was on an unregulated website, so I cheated on it by switching tabs. Same with 11th grade history class. I never got caught. You don't Google the answers. If it's multiple choice, you ask GPT. Trust.
Damn. Yeah, that's the world we're in now, huh? Just pull up ChatGPT.
Damn, you guys have it easy. You can cheat
Bro,
so
school's a
easily
joke now.
You gotta learn. You gotta learn.
I mean, technically, ChatGPT is telling them the answers. So, like...
I mean, to be honest, I don't remember anything I learned in school.
I don't remember a single fucking thing. I didn't use a single thing. I just became a YouTuber.
Now we're cringe VTubers.
Now we're cringe VTubers. One time I got a Todoroki body pillow and started making out with it.
What?
My satisfaction.
It's a pillow! Why would you do that? You know, I think this is what people think I do with my body pillows.
I was thinking it, bro.
Body pillows are for decoration.
It's a fucking pillow, bro. If anything, I want a Felix body pillow.
I have an Art the Clown body pillow. Next, when I was 10, I discovered the term foot fetish, so I would go around and tell everyone that I had a foot fetish without knowing what it was until I got caught by a teacher at school.
I feel like we all have something like that, right? Where you don't know what the word means, so you go and say it.
Yeah.
I remember, what was the word? It was some bad word that I used to say. Oh, it was I still don't even know technically what it means, but I used to say douchebag a lot. And I never really like learned what it was until I think I told it to my parents one time, and they were like, they sat me down and like, that's not a word you should be saying.
Yeah, when I was like 10, I went around saying the word bitch.
The deepest, darkest confession was I accidentally dropped my your aunt kitten off the second floor window. Your aunt's kitten?
Wait, your aunt's kitten, or is your aunt named Kitten?
Oh, he's... Yeah, that's what I was thinking, bro. I had a cat when I was young, like, climb a tree, and I thought he was gonna jump into the neighbor's yard and run away. But I got it, and I was like trying to get it down, and he just jumped like off the top of a giant tree.
Damn.
And he ran inside like he was fine. He was fine. Not a single fucking thing was wrong with him.
I know. They got 9 lives.
They really do. I don't know how they do it.
I am obsessed with Gojo. I have him on my wall. He's on my wallpaper. I manifest Gojo. I have a whole wall dedicated to him. My outfits are all inspired by him. I think about him every morning at night. Not a single hour goes by without me thinking about him. I live Gojo. I love Gojo.
You do you.
Yeah, get your mans. Go
That's
get
a
your
good,
mans.
you know, it's a good mindset.
Yeah, get him, manifest him.
You manifest that shit, yeah?
Yeah,
you got it. You
Hey,
got
we
it.
support it. Bag him up.
Bag him up. Bag that fictional character up. One time I went in my room and I saw my mom's boy, but didn't notice that's what it was, and I touched it and I'm traumatized.
You touched it? Why?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh god.
I'm a cheerleader, and this one time I farted during a competition and really needed to poop, but I was still performing. It was in the air, and I had to do a few flips, so when I did a backflip, I pooped and it smelled so bad, but thank God my uniform is black.
What do you mean, bro?
Wait,
you shit your pants mid-performance?
Did you shit on your friends? Did they know? I'm sure everyone smelled it.
Yeah, you know they smelled it, bro. Hey, I mean, they're good friends and they didn't say anything.
Hey, you got lucky.
Yeah, you did. You did. That's crazy. Surprised none of it slipped out.
Yeah, they would have not let you forget that one.
Nah, no, that would have been over for you.
That would have been social suicide if they found out.
Bro, go take shits before you need to do important things.
Hey, sometimes it just comes out.
True, it does. It does. When I was younger, I snuck out of the house at 2 a.m. to meet up with my boyfriend. First time meeting IRL. Oh, that's already a red flag, okay?
Ooh.
We met at a park not too far from my house. Some
Second
time
red
had passed and... Yeah, big red flag. We were just goofing around, having a good time, until I got a text from an unknown saying, "How's it going?" Which really freaked me out. So I showed my boyfriend and he said, "It's going great, isn't it, cousin?"
What? No.
Wait.
No.
Oh, they said it for us. Wait, what? So this whole thing was a test from my parents to see what I'd do if I ever snuck out of the house?
What?
My so-called boyfriend was actually a long-distance cousin?
What?
The unknown was my mom texting on a different phone. I had
There's no way your parents just set you up with your cousin. When I get upset, mad at someone, I make up scenarios where I yell at them and tell them off. I've yelled at a lot of people in my mind, but nobody knows that because IRL, I try to be kind to everyone no matter what.
So relatable.
Wait, yeah, that's relatable. I do that too.
Yeah, those fucking arguments you have in your head after something happened.
Yeah, you have fake arguments in your head.
I have friends with benefits even though he has a girlfriend. What?
No, what?
Wait, what does that mean?
He's cheating on them with her.
Wait, so they're fucking. So they're like,
well, yeah, that's what friends with benefits are. Basically, like, you're a side chick. No way.
That's crazy. All right, well, hey, you do you. You do you.
When I was younger, my grandparents had this plant worth over 10K, and they left me home alone with my hungry pet, so I fed all the leaves to the plant to my pet and blamed it on my younger cousin.
I have so many questions. So many questions. What?
What plant costs over 10K? What?
There's not a fucking plant that's $10,000, bro. What did you have? Was it made out of pure gold? Bro, was that like an ancient heirloom that's been passed down for generations or some shit? Why is it worth $10,000? I, 19 male, am bisexual, but can't date men publicly due to my parents. A few weeks ago, my 20-year-old male online friend of mine came to my house because he wanted to meet me for the first time. I was nervous because he is very hot.
Oh!
Him and I started talking 2 years ago, and we were meant to date, but overall we just stayed friends. It was around 7:30 to 8 p.m. I told my parents that my best friend was coming over so that she can borrow something from me. So I went out to our community's gate. He arrived in his truck and parked beside the gate. We talked for about 6 minutes. He was flirting with me and holding my hand. I was nervous as hell. And he asked if he could kiss me. And so we did it. And I loved it. We kissed again, but then he kissed my cheek and neck and I liked it a lot. We chatted and then said goodbye to each other. Damn. Because he had to go to work, and I would raise suspicion if I stayed out any longer. Overall, he was my first ever kiss and wanted more. My parents never found out. That's really wholesome, actually.
That's so cute. That's really wholesome. That's adorable.
Wow.
Shame on your parents for not supporting it, though.
Yeah, a lot of parents be stuck in the past.
Yeah, with their old mindsets. I once lied to my foster mother that I would go to the library to do a work project for college, but instead I went on a date with my boyfriend.
Like that's pretty innocent.
Yeah,
you know?
that's cute.
Yeah, that's cute.
I remember when I had to sneak around too. When I was a young shark.
I remember whenever I had to sneak around too. It wasn't it wasn't with a girlfriend though.
It was just you. You would sneak around on your own. Damn.
Well, yeah, I was
lonely,
alone.
Huh?
That's what I just said. Once I had a boyfriend in middle school, but after a week of dating, I figured out I was actually lesbian. So I told him I was gonna move away that year instead of just telling him the truth. The truth is my parents did in fact want to move that year, but changed their minds and decided to wait for my sister to graduate from middle school. I came back after 1 year of online from the pandemic and got sat in front of him in one of my classes.
Awkward.
That is very awkward.
One time at dance, this girl had such a cool phone and I was super jealous I didn't have it, nor was popular like her. So when everyone was packing up, I slowly took it out of her bag. Then when I realized what I have done, I threw it out the window. She came in with a new phone a few classes after.
Damn.
Wait, how rich is this person?
I was gonna say, that's kind of a flex, bro. You kind of gave them a reason to flex.
She came in with a new phone?
Bro, I bet she said to her friends too, she's like, oh, I lost my phone. 1 second, let me just go buy another one. I was told to deafen on a Discord call by my ex and his friend, and I undeafened too soon, and they were talking about how my boyfriend at the time was jerking into my picture and almost got caught by his mom.
What? That's a wild
Wait.
thing to admit.
Yeah, but hold on, I'm confused. What do you mean you were told to deafen on Discord by your ex and his friend?
Bro,
So
if someone
hold
told
on,
me to deafen, I'd be sussed out.
going at it to your picture? That's
wild.
crazy.
They wanted them to hear. There's no way.
That's crazy. Yeah, they must have.
Yeah.
They must have.
They did that on purpose.
That's such a weird thing to happen, though. You do.
Yeah, what?
It's so weird.
In 2nd grade, I cheated on a spelling test and still ended up failing. I failed every single spelling test that year.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Now you have no choice but to become a VTuber. Sorry.
No, don't say that. Bro, stop. Stop. You can't roast us that hard.
Hey, I was gonna become a doctor, but here I am.
You were? Bro, I wanted to become a detective. I genuinely, before I fucking became this, I was literally looking up everything I needed to know and I become a fucking detective, bro. I wanted to become a CSI.
Hey, in
You were
another
the
lifetime,
doctor?
we would have been duos,
fucking
doctor and
VTubers.
detective duos.
Yeah, we could have been. We could have.
The double D's.
made like a.
The double D's.
In 2nd grade, my teacher, who was a bitch, would make us pay fake money for things. And one day I was doing my classwork and I had to use the bathroom. When I asked to go, she said I had to either pay $4 or finish my work. I only had $2 fake dollars, so I peed myself in my chair and told no one about it. And continue the day like that. Holy shit.
No, you know what? Good for you, because fuck those teachers. Why do you even have to ask for permission to use a bathroom? That's a
Bro,
basic human
it's literally a
need.
prison. It's literally a prison.
That's weird to me. That's a weird concept. You should be able to just get up and go. Why would you have to ask for permission? So when my boyfriend at the time was over and we were like hanging out and ended up getting it a lot. And like not even a minute in, he finished. And then a minute later, he what? I felt bad. I pretended to.
Wait, what the fuck?
I never told him because I didn't want to hurt his ego.
Damn.
What?
I liked this dude, G, and my best friend was dating someone else at the time, so I told her I liked G, and she was like, I'm so happy for you. Then she broke up with her boyfriend, and I came up to me and said, I don't want to make things awkward, but I kind of like him too. And so now they've been dating for 3 months.
Oh, hell no. I rebuke this.
Oh, that's like villain origin stories. Damn.
Yeah, what the hell?
What
You
an
don't
asshole
deserve
best
that.
friend.
That's a pygmy girl if I've ever seen
Oh,
one.
for sure, bro. You don't, like, that's just like a rule, you know? Like, with friends, if
Yeah,
you like someone, you don't
touch
do
that. You don't date
That's fucking
exes
weird.
or boys they like, you know?
Yeah,
up.
just like PSA, don't be friends with them anymore.
Yeah,
if someone
cut
does
them
that to
off.
you, yeah, if someone does that to you, I'm telling you, cut them off sooner rather than later. It's better than wasting time with someone who doesn't care about you. They just wish the worst for you.
So when I was in 9th grade, me and my friends decided to go to a go-kart place. And when we were racing, I decided to be a little mean and I tried to hit my friend out of the way. While I was trying to do that, I didn't realize how close I was to a really deep curve. So like any normal person, I freaked out. So instead of slamming on the brakes, I slammed on the gas and then I drove myself straight under 2 barriers. Had a tire flip up and land on my head. Ow!
Damn.
Wait, were you wearing a helmet? And when the
No, I don't think
workers
they give
helped
you
me
helmets on those.
out, I looked up finally, and there I saw it was a giant. Now my nickname is Wrecking Ball. And whenever I drive now, my friends play Wrecking Ball. I was haven't been there in 3 years. Oh, I'd be embarrassed.
Bro, how hard you gotta hit that wall to make a hole in it? I'm in love with... I'm not gonna say that. That's gonna get clipped. And I think about her 24/7. I feel like I would be better than Levi. Sorry, what? Have her.
Wait, what?
She's all yours,
Hey,
by all
just
means.
give me away. You can't just give me
all right,
away.
you heard her.
I'm not like a puppy or something.
She's not mine to give away, but you can win her heart if you want, I guess.
I know how you can win my heart. Give me talkies. Give me Takis and sunflowers. I read the freaky Wattpad stories of you guys on accident. How do you read on accident? Come on, be for real. How do you do that on accident?
You just accidentally typed it in?
Accidentally
and read the whole
clicked
thing?
it?
There's freaky Wattpads of us.
Wait, what? Wait, if you guys want to see us read freaky Wattpads of us,
No.
let me know in the comments.
Surely not, right?
Get this video to like 4,000 likes.
Oh my god.
We'll do it.
I used to eat the paint of my ceiling when I was a kid because I thought it tasted good, so I climbed on my bed frame and chipped off the paint.
Excuse me, what?
Wow.
You're lying, right? This is a lie. Gross.
Wow. You know, I feel like this explains a lot of just ate paint when they were a kid.
I mean, when I was a kid, I used to eat my skin.
Oh, I still do that.
One time when I was younger, I had a big bear plushie, and when I was alone, I used to kiss it like that was my boyfriend, girlfriend under the covers secretly.
I think that's fine. Everyone used to do something like that, I feel like.
I did that. I used to practice kissing with like this ball I had. I practiced French kissing so much, but I still haven't French kissed anyone.
Wait, you French kissed the ball?
Yeah, I French kissed the ball. I mean, I was practicing.
Was it clean?
Yeah,
Damn.
it was clean.
How big was the ball? Like, did you put it in your mouth?
Ugh, just little.
Oh, you like little balls in your mouth?
Shut the hell up! Next one!
I'm so sorry.
We're never beating the cringe allegations, bro.
We've been cringe.
I know, but we're just feeding them. It's sad because like they make fun of us, but like we're just like this. I can't fucking help it, bro. I started showing more of myself, you know. What do you want? What the fuck? This is us. Why aren't you kid friendly anymore, huh? Bro, that's not us. Hey, I want to start this off by saying love you. Okay.
Love you.
Let's get into it. So this was like way back in freshman year of high school. Basically, me, and my boyfriend just transferred here, are there together so we could be high school sweethearts. That's cute.
Cute.
Yeah, it was cute back then.
Oh.
Oh god, it's gonna get bad, okay. And he started fitting in very quickly because he was a sport lad. Oh, red flag. Huge red flag.
Yeah.
Huge red flag, bro. If they like sports, especially in high school or college, don't try. They're gonna, nah, that's never good. And he joined the soccer team that our high school had. He became friends with a lot of guys on the team, and since I didn't have any friends at the time, I just hung out with his laddish mates. Fast forward like 3 months into the year, and this one guy, let's call him Danny, got super close because he was also on the team, and after a while I started to fall for him because he was so charismatic, and OMG, his voice was too smooth. I ended up sleeping with him one night when he invited me over to his place.
No, that's
After their
wild.
practice was over. Oh my god. Damn, bro. And I just kept going back and forth between Wait!
What?
You went back and forth between Danny and your boyfriend until senior year?
You passed yourself around just like that?
Damn! Bro.
No way!
Bro, your boyfriend and Danny were playing soccer, passing something around, and you were over here passing something else around. Passing a ball by day, passing a girl by
Gosh!
Oh, that's wild. Anyways,
Damn.
high school is wild. That's kind of all. That's in high school that happened.
Oh yeah, of course. This stuff happens in high school all the time.
Damn, bro. Did either of them ever find out? Like,
Wait, yeah, did they find out?
I want to know. Like, did that ever end badly? Did you just kind of like? No way you got away with it. Wait, did either of them know? Did either of them know like what was happening?
I want to know.
Anyway,
Did they know
I have
what?
so many questions, bro.
Yeah, you left us on a cliffhanger. When I was in 7th grade, my best friend had a crush on this girl. She was into witchcraft at the time and bought a spell book from some random bookstore. She found a spell that's supposed to make someone fall in love with you, and now they're dating. I have the urge to tell her girlfriend what she did, but I can't do it. By the way, she's planning on proposing soon. okay, that
Damn.
whatever, you know, if it worked. They manifested them, I guess.
What bookstore was it?
I have a book like that. It has a love spell. I'm not sure how true it is.
Really?
Why are you asking those things?
I'm sorry.
You can't just.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just.
You're not gonna witchcraft
just
yourself into
farming.
some girl's legs?
I'm just farm. What? It wouldn't be some girl.
Then who would it be?
Oh, okay, and this is the last one. Holy shit, these have been crazy. Hi, like ages ago, I really liked this boy a while ago, like really liked him. And we used to talk all the time, like we were really good friends, and then one day he texted me, he asked if my best friend would maybe...
Oh.
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 Be interested in dating him.
That hurts.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Ever, and I really liked him and I didn't want him to date her. Don't think she liked him, but I don't know. So I told him she was gay. Wait, that's so smart.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, that sucks though. That sucks. That's a tough feeling. Then after all that, he said he liked me and I avoided him until it blew over, so I ended up having the chance and not even dating him.
What? So
What?
you did all that for nothing?
Damn.
What if he finds out? What if he
No,
finds
I
out?
mean, I feel like you dodged a bullet, bro, because if he was trying to get your best friend first and then like, what, you were his second choice, you know? I feel like you kind of dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, that's true. You don't want to be anyone's second choice.
No. Don't ever settle for second, bro. Or anything less than with your standards. Should be high. Should be high.
Anyway, that was the final confession. If you guys want to see another confession video like this, let me know in the comments down below. Like this video. Subscribe if you're new too. Bye!